Hey, I'm meteorologist Cindy Goldberg here from the First Alert Desk. And did you see this? Last night, the Northern Lights made an appearance all the way down here in South Louisiana. There was a geomagnetic storm that led to the Northern Lights being visible last night. And it's possible you could get a glimpse of them once again this evening and overnight tonight. So pink pretty skies. This is from Abby and Krotz Springs. We got many pictures from last night. So if you get some more pictures this evening, make sure to go ahead and send those to 9 News Reports. Let me see if I can get this to advance. 1 second. Doesn't want to. So if you get some pictures of those tonight, once again, you can send them to us, tag any of us on Facebook, and we can share them if we get a glimpse of them tonight. Now it does look like it will be stronger tonight, so there is a possibility that they're even more vibrant than they were just last night. Okay, let's see if I can get the computer to load because it doesn't want to. That's okay. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Hold for technology. Okay, let's try it one more time. While I get this to behave, I'm not sure. Okay. I think it wants to work now. So we can look at some more pretty pictures. There we go. Holden also getting those really pretty fuchsia pink skies. That's from Pam and Watson as well. I mean, these are just gorgeous. So hopefully we get another glimpse of them tonight. Lake Pontchartrain, blue with some pink from Lane. So it's possible they could be visible again tonight. Again in Slaughter, really pretty vibrant pink. So the timing looks like it will be lining up again tonight from 10 p.m. into the early morning. So it does look like it'll be late for it to be best viewed. There may be a few clouds in the sky, but otherwise the visibility looks to be okay. And it is difficult to predict just how far the Northern Lights are visible. So actually yesterday, the Space Weather Prediction Center was not expecting them to be visible all the way down in South Louisiana. I even saw pictures down in Florida that the Northern Lights were visible. So it's possible you can get another glimpse of them tonight. And if you do, take some pictures and submit them to 9 Reports. This morning was another chilly start. We started out in the low 40s, 41 in the Baton Rouge Metro Airport, as well as in Gonzales. Hammond looks like they reached the upper 30s once again in Macomb and Bogalusa. But that's going to change. It was a really cold start to the first part of the work week, but we're going to see that changing for the second part of the work week. Starting today is the warming trend, but it still looks really fantastic outside. I mean, Sky 9 camera over Falls River, clear blue skies once again. It's just going to feel warmer through the afternoon. So if you like that, it'll feel really pleasant today. So low 70s already later this morning at 72, 74 in Gonzales, still into the upper 60s though, up Macomb, so it feels nice. But look at the temperature difference. Just this time yesterday, 20 degrees warmer here in Baton Rouge, Gonzales, Patterson, Houma, Macomb. So quite the difference compared to this time yesterday. So I think afternoon highs will top out in the mid 70s, mixture of sun and clouds. I think we'll see more cloud cover through the afternoon, and into the evening it'll stay mostly clear and dry, just cool, but it won't be quite as cold as it has been the past couple of days. Our moisture is starting to return a touch. You can see that in the Muggy meter with those dew points getting into the upper 50s today, tomorrow. Really, what we're seeing is that our morning lows are actually going to reach into the mid 50s once again. So mornings are going to become more cool or more mild as we go throughout the day. So when our morning lows reach the mid 50s and they're near the dew points, it's possible we could see some fog in the morning tomorrow. Very patchy though, could see some areas of dense fog in low-lying areas or near bodies of water tomorrow morning, and then that could carry into Friday morning as well. But the big story is we're warming up. We went from feeling like winter earlier this week, now it's going to be feeling more spring-like, and that's because you can see in the water vapor that big upside down U shape, that's high pressure in the upper levels, that's heading eastward. So when we see high pressure in the upper levels, that means we're warming up and also we're going to keep the dry pattern in place. But behind it, off the west coast is a big upper level low. So what that's going to do is transition from our warm and dry pattern to a wetter pattern into early next week. But first, we got to get through the warm up. So mid 70s today, and we're going to continue to climb each day through the rest of the work week. Upper 70s Thursday, Friday, low 80s for the weekend. That's running 10, 11 degrees above normal for this time of year. Today's average is in the low 70s, so that's going to be quite the difference, especially from what we felt earlier this week. And in fact, the trend through the next 8 to 14 days, so we're looking closer towards the end of the month where Thanksgiving is the 27th, it does look like things are trending warmer as well. The Climate Prediction Center is showing that we could see above average temperatures through closer to the end of November, so it does look like we're going to stay warm for a while. In terms of rain chances though, dry through the rest of the work week, and I have a dry through the weekend. We've been talking about a wetter pattern, more active pattern taking place next week, and it was looking like it was the weekend, but now that's trending further and further back. So I've only got a minimal rain chance for Monday to start off the work week. Then once we get into the middle, the later part of the work week, we'll have to watch for a few showers and storms. So that makes for a really nice forecast for Tiger Stadium this Saturday. Arkansas is set to kick off at 11:45 a.m. So it will be nice, mostly sunny, starting off into the upper 70s and then warming to the low 80s by the end of the game. So it will be nice. Just remember to have the sunscreen with you because it is an early kickoff. Then our Jags are also set to kick off just later into the afternoon on Saturday at 2 p.m. They're taking on Texas Southern Tigers. Again, it should be nice, just warmer through the afternoon. So upper 70s for kickoff for that game, and then warming to the low 80s. Once we get to the end of the game, though, low 70s, so it'll be a really nice evening if you are headed to the games this weekend. All right, the big story is that the temperature change, right? We were cold earlier this week. Now today is that transition day. We're in the mid 70s, so it's a really nice, pleasant day, but we're on that warming trend. So Thursday, Friday, already getting into the upper 70s. Mornings will become a bit more, I don't want to say warmer because mid 50s is still cool, but it's not cold like it have been the past couple of days, right? We're also going to keep it dry right on through the weekend, so any weekend plans look to be good to go. Just, it is going to be warmer through the afternoon. Slim rain chance by Monday, and then we'll have to watch for a few showers and storms getting into the middle part of the work week. So in just less than an hour, I'll have more details for you on today's forecast this evening, as well as the rest of the work week for you on the Noon Show.
Southern Air of Baton Rouge says no, 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 no interest, no money down, no payments for 12 months on HVAC, plumbing, and electrical services. Scan the QR code on your screen to learn more.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.